P.S. This is chit chat, off the cuff, unscripted, but I just took a walk down my street. That's my way of meditating. And as I walked, I thought about a few things. Number one, I recently experienced 2 miracles. Now, that might not be your definition. As a matter of fact, it might not even be the correct definition. But for now, I will call them miracles. 2 miracles happened. But before I get into that, it's important that you understand who I am and why I believe and think the way that I do. For one thing, I happen to believe that my purpose in life is to be happy. And it makes me happy when I work towards being the best human being that I can be. That makes me happy. So I work at that. The second thing is that I believe that I am like an ant on a leaf on the stream of life. In other words, I live in the moment. I'm very mindful of the moment. An ant, you see, is on a leaf. It can control what it does on that leaf, but it cannot control the direction of that leaf. And that leaf cannot control the direction of the stream. But what that ant can do is to control that ant, what it does at that moment. Now, back to my miracle. 2 things happened recently. The first miracle is that we had a power outage in my neighborhood. And you might say, how can that be a miracle? Well, it was, because not having any power actually helped me to determine how could I survive by not having any power. So I imagined myself living in a room, in a shed, and then I asked myself, what would I need to survive in this shed? I would need a light, I would need something to cook on, maybe a sleeping bag, and so forth. So I made a list of all the things that I would need. And the miracle is that in losing power, it was not theoretical. In fact, without the power, I actually could realize in realistic terms my needs and separate my needs from my desires. The second miracle was in losing the internet. Not having the internet forced me to do what I really enjoy doing, and that is to make these little videos. Now, it is true, in each video I pretend I'm talking to just you, not a lot of people. And in the videos, they're almost always about microdacism, which is a term that I coined to mean the thoughts of Microdac. Microdac being me. So, not having the internet, I made a series of videos. This was simply one of them. And had I not been fortunate enough to be without the internet, chances are I would not have made so many of them. Now, what's going to happen to these videos, I don't know. But I do know that I had an awful lot of fun making them just for you.